Los Santos, how are you? I'm looking into your eyes. What keeps us here? What keeps us here in this city? Why don't we just move up north somewhere more sane? Or go into the mountains and make some new friends? I'll tell you what keeps us here. Love. Love and this music. Los Santos Rock Radio. This reminds you, we're all sentimental fools. We're setting sail on a boat. San Andreas is like its own ship, heading into the sunset with a great yacht rock track or some 70s jam playing just loud enough that you can still have a conversation. And there are mixed drinks and spritzers. And we're all young and nobody's arguing about health insurance. I'm all right, baby. Nobody worry about me. What do you say we sail out to where the world only belongs to you and me? We built this city on new beginnings. Don't lose the smooth. Let's dig this West Coast vibe. Let's sit at a cafe by the beach in 60-degree weather, but with flamey torch things to keep us warm. This is the desert. It gets cold at night. I see your soul glowing across from me. Either that or maybe you've got radiation poisoning. Both probably. Throw out your mobile phone, get rid of your MP3 player, shut down your Bleeder page and your Life Invader page. There's only you and me and this radio and my guitar. Sounds to smooth down your frayed nerves. Let's pull out of this boat slip and cruise the harbor and let everyone know there's more to this existence than what you can boast about online. We're getting better, America. We really are. We can do this. Come with me into the ocean. Now this is music to keep moving to. And if you can't keep moving, get a wind machine. And if you can't get a wind machine, get a convertible. If you can't get a convertible, run really fast down a highway so that the wind is whipping through your hair. And people are shouting at us, "You're crazy!" And yes, we are. So keep it on Los Santos Rock Radio. Well, there's lots of talent in this town, but the real creative talent is the accountants. They can make magic, you know. They'll keep telling you that your movie lost money, your album lost money, your tour's losing money, while all the while, all that money's flowing to someone somewhere else. You really want to make it in this town? Don't pick up a guitar, pick up a calculator and a spreadsheet. It's so much easier to sing about heartbreak and love and life when someone's fleecing you dry. But we've got something they don't have. We have the music. If you think coming to Los Santos and being a star is the answer to your problems, you are very much mistaken. What people don't realize is that being a star will probably just get you a table at a restaurant or great seats to a show. It doesn't really solve the soul-crushing experience of being a human being. No sailboat or wind chime or sports car or 18-year-old model can do that. I know for sure. Only you can do that. And if you really listen to this music, you'll figure out how. I'd say trust that voice inside your head. Trust that voice that speaks to you and tells you where to go, tells you where your heart should go. It might get you an order of protection. It might get you a divorce. It might get you a #1 hit on the radio. Sometimes those three things equal the same thing. Of course, if there's more than one voice in your head, trust the one that says, "I need residential care right now. I'm losing my fucking mind." Question: is it better to die on an 80-foot yacht with a 20-year-old or a 20-foot yacht with an 80-year-old? That doesn't really matter. You're on a boat, and they're not. Let's face it, women love long hair, guitars, and boats, and soft rock ballads, and sitting on a bearskin rug by a fire, taking all your money. These are the things that we're thinking about right now while we listen to this music. It's non-stop power pop coming to you from the bridge here on the good ship, the good yacht that is Los Santos Rock Radio. Classics by classics for classics. You get the picture. It's another classic. Think pop collars, sunsets, a beautiful boat, some of those sailing shoes that French people wear, tanning oil, and none of it remotely dated or tacky, as far as I know. This is as good as it gets, the music of the 70s and 80s. And if you're digging this, don't forget to check out what the guys and girls of the 70s and 80s are still doing today. We all dream of sailing into the sunset. Of course, remember, if you're sailing into the sunset and you sail fast enough, the sun never sets. Of course, fast enough in that instance would be approximately 850 miles an hour, which would be a very fast yacht. You lucky, lucky person. You've got a sunset to chase. Go get it. We're all stars here in modern Los Santos. Everyone. You've got a voice. You've got no dignity, but you've got a voice. Go sing for that creepy dude on his reality show. If you win, all your troubles will be over. So go make a fool of yourself. Go on tour to the worst places in America. Sleep with the most desperate groupies. It's the modern dream. All the glory and none of the work. Now that's the American dream. What the hell happened to us, you may well ask? Well, we're asking that too, here on Los Santos Rock Radio. Let's keep it classic here in Los Santos, the land in which nothing decomposes. Not the music, not the buildings, not the cars, and certainly not the people. They've got so much plastic in them, they'll be around for 20,000 years. Power pop and classic rock from the time power pop and classic rock actually meant something, or at least tried to mean something. Isn't it better to try and fail rather than being some kind of digital salesman hawking empty promises with a good beat? I mean, where's the heart? Where's the honesty? Where's the music? It's here. Give a man a fish and you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and he'll buy a yacht, leave his wife, and sail into the sunset with girls he picked up the night before. We're very nautical here on Los Santos Rock Radio. We're about girls and fishing and sunsets. Life began in the ocean. We crawled out of the murky depths, evolved into bipedal beings, and invented important things like guitars and hairspray and things you wear on your wrist that beep when you get too fat. These are the songs that remind us all of the timelessness of great rock and roll. In 100 years, when the seas have wiped everything out, we'll all live on boats and listen to these great tracks. Are you ready for the journey ahead? I've got a nice bottle of Pinot, some wine coolers, 180 proof rum, and a guitar. So as we sail into the sunset, the last thing you remember is the sound of my voice yelling at a police helicopter, "Nobody is going to stop us! The 80s will live on forever." This is the music that will set you free. Free as a bird soaring in the heavens, taking a dump on people that can't fly. Less fortunate people. And then that bird flies into the windmill and is dead. Isn't that lovely? But we need that electricity to power our neon signs and reality TV shows, and to charge our phones so we can tell everyone on Bleeder what to be outraged at. Let's have less outrage and more music. Yeah, well, every year there's a new fad diet. The Vice City diet, extreme paleo. I love my all-gluten diet. But the yacht of life is about the journey, not the destination. And sometimes you're really hungry, and other times you're getting sick over the side. I'm really taking this boat thing to a whole new level. Stay with me now. Well, there might be more fish in the sea, but you don't want to eat any of them because of the radioactive waste floating towards San Andreas. This is Los Santos Rock Radio, the flagship station for a state that's out of water, so the mudslides have got to put the fires out. Welcome to paradise, folks. You're stuck in traffic and you're going nowhere. Enjoy the ride. Los Santos Rock Radio. Songs about having a good time. Songs you can turn up while you play some racquetball or squash and hug it out and tussle each other's hair and walk with your hand in each other's back pocket. And then you share an ice cream cone and conceive a son. It's about leaving out the bad parts of life and only celebrating the good. Things aren't always black and white. There's always a middle ground in life. Sometimes things aren't what they appear. Plan ahead. Get a good divorce attorney and run for the hills at the first sign of trouble. Don't drink, eat right, get plenty of sleep, and die of boredom. Los Santos Rock Radio is about seizing life by the horns and getting gored in the process. Turn up these great tracks, get yourself a large vanilla latte, drive at high speed, really over-caffeinated, and then pull over and do something really empowering, like eat an exercise bar or have a sports drink, even though you're not actually exercising or playing a sport. But hey, that's the American way, right? Wearing the clothes and consuming the products of some idealized version of yourself.